Are you enjoying this spring weather? I just wanted to share recent pickups I've made for spring, or I guess in general, because I don't really think I shop seasonally. Some of it is pickup, some of it is stuff that I've already had in my closet, and again, I'm loving it right now. I can't see. I'm using my phone and I'm using the back camera, so hopefully everything is visible. But we'll start with bags and accessories and such. Um, so like this is prime example. I've had this since December, but I really like it right now. And in general, I don't get a lot of wear out of it. Like I don't get a lot of opportunity to wear, I should put it like that. But I try to reach for it whenever I can. I don't know the name of the bag, but I got it at a thrift store and it just ended up being a Christmas gift. I have a reusable bag in here and a sticky note that says what I was gonna make my brother for Christmas that I didn't end up making. I'm such a fantastic sister. But yeah, I've been looking for like a brown suede bag for a minute. It was on sale too, it was 50% off. So it ended up being like 30 something, I think. The only thing I don't like, and I'm grateful I was able to do it, is that this isn't really like sturdy enough. So it'll slide down and fall and things like that. But I switch this around. So the strap is supposed to be with the suede on the outside, like the bag, but it's downside with the leather facing out. And it's just because it has more traction, but I would prefer it to be the other way. Thankfully, it has this like belt loop mechanism, so I was able to switch it, but that's the only thing that's annoying. But I love the bag and I could fit a lot of stuff in here. This, I got it for Christmas if you wanted to know. These blind bags are everywhere. It's just the Hello Kitty fish one. And I got the red one, which means blessings. According to who, I don't know, but it's the one I wanted and it's so stinking cute. This has been a Grail for years. The dust bag has cat hair on it. This is the Marc Jacobs snapshot in silver. If you don't know, like this bag comes in 1,000,001 colors. It's been on the streets for what feels like forever at this point, and again, I've been wanting it for years. I've just never, it's just one of those things where it's like I don't need it right now because I know I can always get it. Granted, that's what I thought of the Real Tree Bagu, and now like y'all are upcharging for it because it's basically like a band bag. But I just didn't know what color to get, and I didn't want a lot of like the combination colors and stuff like that. I just wanted a silver bag and I looked to see if these were made in silver. I found this on, I think I bought it on Depop. I love it. I wish I would have like tried to play with it in person before I bought it, just because like it's not spacious at all, and this is like really freaking stiff. So I didn't necessarily expect it to be spacious, but I did expect it to be softer, and like it's just not. I don't know if I have to wear it more or something like that, but like you can't fit a ton of stuff in here, and I most certainly try to. This I thrifted not too long ago. This is a Rossetti little like just really stupid little small crossbody purse. Now, the only reason I knew that I really wanted this is because this is ghetto, so I hope I'm not banned, but I didn't have to, I wanted to buy a purse for a ceremony that I attended last year, and it was literally just like this, if not smaller. And it just did not seem practical, so I did wear it and I returned it. And cool, but that's the ghetto part. I've never done something like that before, so I was just like, and it wasn't like a Gucci bag or nothing, so I didn't feel too bad. Ever since then though, I've been missing it and it's not sold anywhere anymore, at least from what I can find, and people are upcharging for the same style of bag, and I got it for like $60. So on top of that, I never expected to like it because I don't like hardware straps. It irks me. I don't like it. Now I've come around to it clearly, but I don't know. I guess my perspective is changing, but I typically don't like chains for a strap. But I don't know, like this bag is so stinking cute. Again, it's so stupidly small. I cannot fit my wallet in here. I have to pick and choose which cards I want to use or take with me. I have worn this on like, you know, it's a perfect date bag. I worn this on dates because what else do you need? Like, I'm not providing, you know? I'm excited to wear it for like other little simple occasions where I guess I just don't need to bring a lot of stuff with me. I think it's so stinking cute. It's almost kind of Y2K with the print. And like the coin purse, like the toughness on the bottom. It's much cuter than the other one that I returned. So I'm happy that I was able to find it. Right now, the ice is melted. So isn't this so beautiful? I'm just a Hello Kitty person. I don't think I'm as hardcore. I'm not, and I know I'm not because the people that helped me essentially get this were like dressed for the occasion. So I got this from the Hello Kitty cafe truck. There's no cafe where I live, at least not yet anyway. I think that would be kind of cool, but I got this from the truck. This is my second time going to this truck. The people in front of me, they were dry begging, asking for stuff for free. And he gave them the water bottle because the box was messed up. And I'm like, do you have another one? And this was it. So he was like, yeah, the box is broken. I don't care. I just want the water bottle. It's so freaking pretty and iridescent. I've been using it. I've been really careful using it because you know, like I don't want this to get beat up. I know it's going to because it's a freaking water bottle. And one day I'll just accept like once it gets its first scratch, I'm gonna just keep adding to it so it has more character. But for now, it's really pretty and pristine enough. I don't know. I think I love it more because it was free. If I'm gonna be totally honest, I think it's supposed to be like $50 something. Like the truck is not cheap. And then I went to the truck a third time, but this time with my boyfriend, and we got these matching key rings. She fell off, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her on one of these bags actually. Okay, my pet peeve is that this is really dumb, but typically like these, they fit flesh together. And excuse my nails, well, I don't really care. Yeah, like they don't fit. There's like gaps. This is really dumb. Okay, I'm not complaining, but I am just kind of like, what happened with the manufacturing here? Like, why aren't they like flesh together, no wiggle room at all? I don't know if they're trying to say something. Side note, I know when and I know why, but so it's kind of like a rhetorical question. So cute, but like, when did keychains become bag charms? Like, I think it's the silliest, dopiest little freaking thing. It's genius because that's why we're buying them, because they're called bag charms and not keychains. But oh, it's just so dumb. It's just so cute and stupid. This arrived like really freaking ghetto, but I didn't know it was gonna be an open blind box. I thought that they were gonna look at the serial number and determine that it was this character, but no, it literally came in the box like open, but it's okay. So this is Kyle. Kyle number 1. We've been rewatching South Park recently. I have also just found that I've resonated with this character a lot more, like at this time in my life. This is such an annoying character. Like, how could you think that he's not annoying? Because he resonates.
Actually, I can't eat beef. I have a degenerative problem with my intestinal lining, and beef really gets me gas. Now what? Now throw it back to me. But it's down in the snow. So dig it out. But I'll get snow on my gloves and then it will melt and I'll have wet hands. See? I'm big. I don't know about this, guys. I think sleds are dangerous. I'm big. I don't know about this, guys. I think playing hide and seek in the airport might be dangerous. Just get in the box. All right, then. I'm big.
So again, I'm using my back camera, so I can't see, but this necklace, I just kind of remember that I had it. So I actually made this as a kid. I don't think it was Emerald Isle. I don't remember, but whatever North Carolina island that has Blackbeard plastered like everywhere. I don't know if it's all of them, but this seems so niche if you have no idea. Like Blackbeard, what? But yeah. So there was just a little shop and I made this. Pick out your string, pick out your beads, and honestly, I'm really impressed with like my chicness back then, because like this is so cohesive and just cute. Like the main centerpiece is this little fish and then everything else just kind of follows suit, and it's so freaking cute. Slight bars. So I actually didn't wear this a lot as a kid. I don't know why, but I never did. Again, slight bars. And so as much as I've moved around in my life, I've lost a lot of stuff, or I've had to get rid of a lot of stuff just because it's like, you know, it's weight and you're moving state to state, you got to get rid of things. So this means a lot to me because I've been able to have it for so long at such a young age, and I can wear it. I think that's huge for me too. Like I made this when I was a kid and I'm able to enjoy it in my adulthood. This pendant, I think my grandparents gave this to me. I honestly don't remember how it came into my life, but I've also had this since I was younger. Now, just the pendant, I just transferred it to this a couple days ago to wear it, and I think the pendant that was on here looks better than this one. So I love it, and I haven't worn it yet this season, but I definitely am going to try to find like a different necklace to put it on because I do want to start wearing it again. For fragrances, because yes, I've rediscovered some fragrances. So this, I don't know how you pronounce it, but maybe it's Outrimer. Girl, I don't know. This I've purchased in 2021 or 2022. I don't remember. I just went to this Anthropologie store that was near me for the first time, and my friend kind of convinced me to get it. And at the time, like I knew that I liked it, but I didn't really care for it. Like I lost this at one point in my car. Long story. I was looking to repurchase Billie Eilish #1, and I remembered this, and yeah, this is only $24, and yeah, this is like just very like deep, rich vanilla, whereas the Billie Eilish #1 is more like spicy. I would still use either one. Speaking of Billie, #2, so I had #2 in like a sample, and I was using #1 because I really just wanted #1. I didn't care about #2, but I just kept wearing it and I was like, wait, I actually like this a lot. Thank you to my friend. She actually got this for me. They had this in Urban Outfitters, and I've been wearing it. Like she put her foot in this, but this does give Billie Eilish, like I feel like if you look at Billie Eilish, I don't know why this isn't #1 and #1 is #1. She looks like she smells like this, and I don't keep up with her, but like from what I have seen of her and like how her styling is, she looks like she smells like this and not the other one. On to clothes. So this is also year round, but I've been like reaching for it more. It's this cargo maxi skirt from Venezia. Y'all need to stop upcharging for their jeans on Depop, because I be trying to get my hands on them and I'm not paying like $70 for their like Y2K style jeans. But this is too big for me and I just haven't decided to like take it in or anything. This hoodie, I went thrifting and I forgot what I was looking for, but I just ended up finding this and I was like, And I've tried to reverse image search, like, what the heck? Like, I thought this was a real place and I was like, oh, that's so freaking cute, and it's like pink and I like the wash and all that. I can't find it. If you know what this is, like, please let me know. But at the same time, like, I also don't really care. Like, I love bunnies. I love the graphic. I love the wash. I love the fit of the hoodie. Like, this just gives very those like Outer Banks clothes. Like, these are from Damson. I know that was awful, but this is from Damson. I forgot what these are called. I think they're called the live pant. I've just been looking for like a cocoa pair of brown pants in my size for pretty much like all through fall. And I have my eye on these, and they're not cheap, okay? Especially if I were to have bought them from Damson. Lisa Says Ga had a sale, so they were like a percentage off of the discounted price, and then they actually messed up my order one time where they like oversold, so they gave me a coupon, so I got extra money off. So I got these for a pretty good deal, if you ask me. I really like them. I kind of wish I sized down, but they didn't even have a size down, so I'll probably just maybe size them down myself one day. But at the same time, like, I don't think I'm gonna go through all that. I like how I just folded them up, but I'm unfolding them to show you that like the drawstring on the side, the elastic, but like they still have the belt loops in the zipper. I love that. And that's just because I think pants today, especially for like bigger people, and not to like be that person, but like I am plus size, but I can shop in the plus size section and the straight size section. There we go. I think pants all around, but especially for plus size women, like, y'all are cheaping it out, and it sucks. And Damson isn't a plus size brand, so I was also kind of worried about buying them, but they fit perfectly fine, if not bigger, which is great. But I mean, it's like you can't get a button fly anymore. It's like elastic. Everything is freaking elastic or drawstring, and it is just so that more people can have the opportunity to wear the clothes, because if you have to tailor certain things, like, you're excluding a lot of people from buying it and blah blah blah. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it just also gives lazy. Like, who is putting this like type of design work in anymore? This is my first piece from them, and I'm really happy with it. So I just been looking into ringer tees, and I knew someone who had a Savage X Fenty subscription, so I was like, hey, like, if you wanna, you know, and they pulled through. So I love it. And like the vintage look of the graphic, very, very cute. This is a Precious Moments shirt. What does it say? It says, "May there always be an angel by your side." There must have been an angel by my side. Let me stop. I've been loving white shirts recently. I want another just big plain white shirt. Maybe not quite as big as this one, because this is, I think, yeah, I ordered this in an extra large. And it fits exactly how I want it to. I love this shirt so much, and I wear it year round. I've had it for basically a year at this point, actually. I layer it. I don't like, I love this shirt. I'm glad and surprised there's no like sweat stains on it, or stains in general. Like, I've kept up with it very well, like, props to me. But I love this shirt so much. I actually did want to start collecting like some Precious Moments things, just because like this is so cute, and I know they have like figurines and other stuff, but they don't have a lot of people of color. And like, not most of their stuff is people, but like a lot of their stuff is like the blonde girl and the blonde boy. So I love sheep, and you know, like, match made in heaven, right? But like, they don't have like a lot of people of color, or they're rare and like coveted, and I'm just not paying more for a freaking skin tone. Like, I think that's strange. It'd be different if they were like holding something that was like a rare variant or whatever. This is such a tangent, but the only one I've seen that I'm like, oh, that's cute, I think it's like a bride and groom, and I'm like, oh, okay. I just don't feel right buying that right now just because like I'm not married yet. So but other than that, like I haven't really seen a lot of them, and again, they're supposed to be like rare and coveted, and I just think that's crazy. I thrifted these pants, and I also thrifted another pair of pants, but they're from Old Navy, but they're like kind of the same thing, except these I think fit bigger overall. The other ones from Old Navy, they fit bigger in the leg. They're just a wide leg. These are just big. Funny story about these, I saw these at Goodwill, and I don't remember if I came back the next day or later that week, but I saw them, I thought about them, and I came back whenever I did, and they were still there. And I was like, oh yeah, they're super easy breezy, beautiful. I've been having a thing for like white pants. I've been trying to wear white more in general, like not even on a courting thing, but like my name is Ivory. I actually wear a lot of earth tones anyway, and I don't have a lot of white, and it's also because I'm scared to wear white because like I'm just not that person, like, but maybe I am. Like I've had those for over a year, and I just thrifted the other ones, the white shirt. Like I've been upkeeping my whites very well, so maybe this is the time of my life where I lean more into my name. But I also want to wear more like also cream colors, like ivory, true to ivory, and not just white. But I've been happening to like, oh, this is white and I like it, like try it out, and loving it. So that's where I'm at with white clothes. That was so random. These are straight from the dirty clothes. I need to wash them, but I've thrifted these like really long and like baggy Nike shorts in like this hot pink color. I like that they have like the piping down the center. I think this detail is so stupid, honestly, but it's, when I say stupid, like I actually really like it, because why, we don't need that, but it makes it look elevated. I don't know, it just does something to me. But I've worn these maybe like 3 times already, and I've only thrifted them like a couple weeks ago. This is from Urban Outfitters. If I could, oh my gosh, I got this for a very good deal, okay? And if you know what I'm talking about, I guess you know what I'm talking about. It wasn't free, okay? There was no 5-finger discount. In fact, they don't, if you already know, like Urban Outfitters don't really be carrying like big sizes in the store. This is a size extra large. I wanted something like this in the wintertime, and then I saw transitioning in the spring, it was like a trend to like tie scarves around your waist or layer slip dresses. I would say skims, but slip dresses like under sweaters and shirts, and it's supposed to look all chic and stuff like that. I do love that, okay? But I wanted something more like this that wasn't akin to like or was akin to a slip, but like I can wear this without feeling like I have to layer it. It's light enough to do layering in the spring and summer and fall. Like I'm wearing this year round. That's also one of the reasons why I got it. Like I'm just genuinely excited about like the versatility of this. Like my other white stuff, I hope it lasts long enough, because it do feel like delicate. Maybe it's like a hand wash only type situation, but it's so good. And oh, what's even better is I got it for a deal. And to finish up, I'll talk about shoes. So these are the, I was about to say Air Max, New Balance 204L. I just happen to think this is the best colorway. I've liked some of like the scalloped ones that they've put out for spring, but I kept getting emails about these like, oh, they dropped and then they've sold out, and then they drop again and then they sold out. And I've been out of sneakers, like as far as buying sneakers and like keeping up with sneakers, for maybe 2 years totally. At this point, I can't remember the last time I like waited for a sneaker to drop and like was anticipating it. So this was kind of a nostalgic experience in that way. I love these. They're so stinking cute. They have an alternate pair of laces that match more of like this brown. I was worried that they would be uncomfortable because they're flat, and the toe seems narrower than typical New Balances, but nah, they're like perfect. I did size up because it said to, and I'm glad that I did because they fit perfectly. I think that this color is still in stock. It's the Mushroom Arid Stone. And then lastly is another Grail, and I feel kind of dumb. Like, they look very identical as far as colorways go to these. Well, yeah. I was gonna say these give more like brownie than these, and they still kind of do just because of the other colors next to it. But these are the Suey Coke AKK AB sneakers. I've been wanting these for like 2 years now, and I finally got them on Depop. Now, haven't worn them yet? No. I just think I hope it's not one of those things where I was like anticipating getting them and then I don't wear them and then I get rid of them and then I wind up trying to wear them even though I don't have them anymore. Like, I don't know. Granted, it was between these and the black, and I haven't been able to find the black. They're actually pretty comfortable. Like, I've walked around in them when they came in the mail, and I mean, they're still in pretty good condition. Maybe just the right opportunity has to pop up, like especially in this time of year when I anticipate wearing them, just because of like almost like the Mary Jane nature of them to wear them. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna fight to try because I've been wanting them for a long while. Those are the things that I've been loving or have picked up for this season, and I'm so excited to wear them or otherwise keep wearing them. My biggest takeaway, like, because I like hauls. I think hauls could come off as like flaunty or like you perceive wealth in a certain type of way when you watch them. And so I just want to say, and maybe I'm projecting, but like I low-key think that's kind of part of it. Look for a deal. Anything that I posted other than, not posted, anything that I showed other than these shoes and the keychains, which I didn't buy, the Hello Kitty and My Daniel ones, and let me just double check everything else. Yeah, nothing I bought was full price, and if I didn't buy it new, I bought it thrifted, and most everything is actually secondhand anyway. So I just want to shout that out there. Like, look for a deal before you buy stuff, especially with like all the stuff that's going on. Make your money stretch. Like, if you still want to be fashionable and like, you know, you have to buy clothes or you feel like you have to, find a deal. Get you a Groupon, get you a I don't even know, wait. Like, if it's not selling, wait. I'm over just like, oh, impulse. Like, no. I definitely sit on my purchases, and a lot of this stuff, like especially this, I've been wanting this for 2 weeks before I ended up getting it, which may seem like a long time, but I've wanted something like this for a lot longer. That's my biggest takeaway. Like, look for a deal or wait for a deal, and otherwise don't buy it new, go buy it secondhand. Have you been loving this spring? How's the spring been treating you? Do you have any favorite pieces? Do you like any of my favorite pieces? Let me know. I am done show and telling, and you're done watching me show and tell. Oh, like and subscribe. If you like me, like the video. If you don't, kick rocks. Subscribe if you like the video. Oh my gosh. I can't do these like formalities. I really can't. I'm gonna talk, you're gonna watch me talk, and you'll see me when you see me.